The Hanukkah festival marked by nightly feasts and family get-togethers, kids and parents and grandparents all celebrating together the miracle of the oil. But experts fear it will lead to a sharp rise in infections. But after Passover, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Independence Day, Memorial Day, after all of these holidays observed under lockdown, the health ministry is saying they will not advise a third lockdown begin before Hanukkah next Thursday. With us now is Professor CYRILLE COHEN with Bar Ilan University. Professor, do you think that's a mistake? I mean, Hanukkah is 1 week away. Do you think there should be some kind of lockdown in place for the Hanukkah festival?
Actually, I do not think that we need such a lockdown. I mean, the lockdown has terrible consequences. I don't think we are at that point yet. I also want to stress that most of the people right now that, are sick with the virus or are positive cases are not in the Jewish population. Therefore, I do not see, I would say, a reasoning or a reason that would explain why to have a lockdown on Hanukkah. Basically, we're talking about 60% of the cases are in the Arab communities, as they do not celebrate Hanukkah. I do think that we need to do more in order to contain the spread of the infection. But the lockdown is a very, I would say, drastic measure that I do not think should be applicable right now.
Professor, I'd like to ask now, if I can, about vaccines. The UK will start giving people the vaccines 7 a.m. Monday morning. They're going to start giving out the shots. The U.S. will approve the PFIZER vaccine expected next week. Millions of Americans before Christmas, they're going to get the shot. What's the situation with Israel? We've ordered so many of these shots from different companies. When will Israel start the vaccination process?
So basically, we've been very active. I'm also a member of the advisory committee for clinical trials on the corona vaccine and in Israel. And basically, we are expecting the first vaccines to arrive, I would say, end of December, perhaps January. But again, that's not right now a game changer. And that's not going to be also a game changer in the UK or elsewhere. There is a problem. I don't want to say a problem, but there is, an issue of producing those vaccines. Right now, what we know is that, for example, Pfizer or Moderna will be able to deliver 50 million doses for Pfizer, 20 million doses for Moderna, and you need 2 doses to immunize one person. So, and that's what they're able to do for the whole world. Basically, Moderna is talking about 500 million doses. So 250 million people will be immunized with the Moderna vaccine during 2021. Pfizer, perhaps twice that. Still, we have to take into account that these things are taking time. So basically, our, I would say, estimation is that we will start to see a relative sensible vaccination in the spring, perhaps beginning of the summer, like May, June. And that might be the time when we will see an ease on all the regulations and social distancing and masks. But still, it's going to stay with us for at least a year.